We all have something to share. No share with Dr. Dave.
Tell. I'm sensing that, as well, just from seeing you and some of the things you're writing about. But what about immersing yourself in this new culture? How is that influencing your approach to coaching and leadership? Did you need to adjust your style or mindset to connect with clients and colleagues in Saudi Arabia? You're shaking your head, yes. I'd love to hear
Oh,
more
yeah.
about that.
Oh, yeah. Well, first and foremost, again, I talked earlier about building that relationship. That's absolutely important. But the biggest thing that I had to learn was really to be patient and slow down. And I had to give up this really strong idea around what a coaching session needed to be. I needed to give up what time the client shows up, because that's not the culture here. You say 10 o'clock, they might show up at 10:15. They might show up at 10:30, right? And so I learned very quickly that that kind of rigidness was not going to work for me here. So I had to give that up. Um, Another thing that I learned in terms of how I shifted my coaching style, we think in the West, let me put this differently. Love the ICF. ICF does some great things. And 100% pure ICF coaching out here will get you thrown out.
Yeah.
So, so what I mean by that is yes, hold on to those principles, those ICF principles, the core competencies. You need to do those. However, it's also important. I had to learn that it's also important to be willing to educate, to be willing to mentor, to be willing to teach, because there's such a hunger for knowledge and information. It is very, very great. And one of the things that I learned from one of the other coaches here was, he said, Michael, he said, before you ever try to get someone in a deep coaching relationship where they're telling you all of the things that are important and sacred to them in their life, you need to give them something. You need to give them something. You need to give them massive value before they ever even believe that you're worthy of them sharing these things with you.
Hmm.
And that was something that that stuck with me, and I was able to do that in a collective way by a course that I had put together. It was a day, not even a day long. It was just an hour long program that I put together when I initially started engaging with my coaches at the company, and those guys, they talked about that course, that 1 hour class for a week,
Good.
and so I think that's one of the things that really gave me a little bit of credibility early on. And it's something that I find that I'm constantly making an effort to build. Trust is so important, and building it is so important, and it's it takes effort to maintain. So
We all have something to share. No share with Dr. Dave.